Hello everyone, welcome to DevSecOps tutorial. So today our tutorial will be based on how to create a pipeline, basically Jenkins pipeline with the help of Groovy scripts. So let's get started. Let me open our slide for reference. Okay, so this is our slide for reference for today's tutorial. So our aim will be to create a pipeline job and we'll see how to create this. So it is just normal job. So before that, you have to make your Jenkins server up and running, and then you have to log into the Jenkins server. And once you start creating a new job, so out of many options, we'll see the pipeline option and select that. And then, like just for information, we have two types of pipeline or two ways in which we can create the pipeline. So one of them is declarative, the other is scripted. So in the declarative, what we do is like in the Jenkins new job, there's a pipeline box and inside the box we write the script, so which will help us to create the pipeline with various stages in it. So going forward, we'll see how to do that. And the next is scripted. In the scripted one, it will also display the same Jenkins stages in the pipeline, but here we have a special file called Jenkinsfile, which is committed to our version control tool, so GitHub in our case, and we will define all the things in the Groovy in the Jenkins file, inside the Jenkins file in the GitHub repository, which will help us to create the pipeline. So the declarative will look like this. So once we try to create a new job and select the pipeline option, so here we will write everything inside the Groovy, I mean everything inside this pipeline script definition box here. And this is the Groovy script will be building. So this will create the pipeline for us. And if we want to see the scripted, so this is like this is the same Groovy scripting, but it will be committed to a special file called Jenkins, named Jenkinsfile, and inside that we'll define the Groovy things. So let's get started with our hands-on. So I'll just go to my Jenkins server, log into it. Cool. So let's get started by creating our new job. So I'll go and click to new item, and here I'll choose the new pipeline. So in the pipeline, we need to mention the here. So I'll just give declarative test job for this case, and we'll just press on OK. So here we can write the description. So the description is like creating declarative type of pipeline job. Okay. So this is done, and we will directly move on to the pipeline script section, and here we will paste our Groovy script. So let me get our Groovy script. So this is like the basic script we have, and I'll explain it here what we are doing. So this is like we are defining the pipeline Groovy script. So we'll just insert the pipeline as a keyword here, or the definition here, and again we'll put the agent. So agent is will be like the keyword is linked to your Jenkins agent. So which I have specified any means it will pick any of the available agents. So in our case we have the by default agents as shown in the screen. So what the one is built-in node, or as master node in the previous versions of Jenkins, and this is the Ubuntu which we created, but it is cross, and I have not made the Ubuntu server up, hence this is down. So by default it will take this node. Okay, so yeah, so that was it for the agent any part. And then here we defined it the stages. And so in the stages we defined like various steps which will be performing during the build phase. So again in the stage in stages I have another field called stage, where I am defining the name of the stage. So it can be any name. So I've given the name as build, and in the steps I have just mentioned echo build phase, so which will help to echo the message in that build stage. Similarly, I have provided one more or defined one more stage called test, and I am just echoing the test phase as the message there, or echoing the message there. Similarly for the deploy. So now you just need to go and save it. So once save, just press on build now, which is available at the left side of your screen. And we can see it is quickly built, and we can see all the three. So these are the three stages separated with box. You can see build, test, and deploy, and it has mentioned how much time it has taken to build each stage. And if you just click here, it will show you the log specific to the stage. So we can see here, as we have done only echo message, so it doesn't have anything to display. So we can see like print messages, test, display. If you want further, you can just go here and check it. Similarly for the deploy phase, again it has shown the full runtime, so it will show all the average. Once we run it for a few times, it will show all the average of all the stages and the time taken. Again, if you want to see the full logs, you can go here at the build number and go to the console output, and we can see all the logs for all the phases together here from here. So that's it from the declarative section, and in the next lecture we'll see how to create a scripted pipeline.